WCG Russian Qualifier Round 4. Best of 3. This is decision round. If you win here, you make it through to the next stage. HawK is the big favorite here. We just saw Qwest play a moment ago against X3 Demon. He was looking pretty solid there, but HawK is looking very good currently. At the Legendary Cup, taking 2nd place, falling only to Happy. In the Shook Cup, was it yesterday? Taking 2nd place as well, only falling to Focus. And earlier on today, he defeated Cash already. In the first round, he dismantled his opponent as well. HawK is looking very good currently. If Qwest can put a stop to him, this would be pretty amazing. Normal opening here from the Undead side. Ted Fiend, build order. And HawK is going, well, for the normal AM for the opening, of course. Question is this going to be a fast expansion for HawK? What do you guys think? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm honestly very sure. I would give 98% chance that HawK is going for the fast expansion. Footy needs to get over there, though, to drag out the creeps, doesn't he? He's not going for the fast expansion? What? He's going for the green camp first. Could, of course, still be fast expo. Green camp into fast expansion, for example. That way, it's not going to be that difficult to reach level 3 after the expansion, I guess. And the DK is coming over for the instant harass. Not going to be in time to steal any of the creeps. And not really the water elemental either. That one's pretty healthy. Oh, he walks into the camp! This camp has a large AoE aggro radius. And takes quite a bit of damage there thanks to the boulder. And a couple of swipes. Whoops. Wanted to get those skeletons up. Is HawK really playing this one base? That would greatly surprise me. Alright, he's pulling out the creeps now. So he's gonna creep this. No. No one base play. HawK is going for the expansion. Just not instant expo. Delays it slightly, but not by too much. DK gonna get one last hit here for a peasant. Has to work for it though. Water elemental tanking is not exactly perfect, so another peasant was hurt, another peasant is lost. AM though does hit level 2 with a double claws. Wow. That's some sick right click now. It's really hard for the DK to stay in here actually. This is outstanding early game items for the AM. Look at the DK. Oh my god, every hit hurts so much. Ouch. Ow. Ow. And now he's like too low to do anything. And yeah, when you go for this instant DK harass, you kind of are reliant on finding enough kills for your level 2. Otherwise, the mid game looks not too promising at all. And that's the issue for Undead with harassing this first, or this gold mine creep. You can't steal the big rock golem because he's magic immune. And I don't think he stole any of the maulers either. Oh my god, this AM is basically level 3 already. Oh! Becoming even stronger now with the level 2 water elementals. And the DK can't do anything. Alright, with the skeletons, he's finding 1 or 2 peasant kills. That's not too bad. Trying to go for the next one here. Oh, the DK is so low. Oh my god. 1 hit or 2 away from dying. And now what do you do? What's the play here? I mean, the only thing he can do is fall back to his main. So it's really obvious for HawK now what's going to be the next course of action. Oof. For his opponent. Just chasing down this DK here. Oh, okay. Loses track of him over there. Could even chase down this fiend if he wants to. Go to the shop, buy the boots. With so strong of an AM, I would love to see the boots here, actually. At the moment, though, he's still power building. Still a lot of resources going into that fast expansion. But now it's finished. And now he's fully mining, getting tons of resources. Can start the tech here in just a second already. This is pretty fast of a tech. Boom, there we go. DK. Oh, did he kill himself intentionally or not? On Northern Isles, sometimes when you just move back to the main, you run through that creep camp. And get bouldered, just like we saw earlier. I don't think it was intentional. Uh-oh. Has he not played Northern Isles before? Because when you play it like the first couple of times, this always happens to you, but usually you learn. Maybe he's not too familiar with this map. Oh my god. No DK here to defend. Surround on the Fiend. This is gonna be the second Acolyte dying as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, HawK. Mercy. Second Nova coming in. That's the last Nova. Ziggurat destroyed as well. Oh my god. GG. Whoo! Boy! Did he get destroyed or what? Well, I think he just isn't too familiar with this map, honestly. I think it's a difficult early game map for Undead to begin with. Like, there doesn't seem to be an obvious opening that is very promising. If you go for instant harass, it's almost impossible to get level 2 from that because you can't see the ogre, the rock golem and so on. If you go for creeping with a DK first, you give a totally free expansion to the human and a really easy level 3 as well. From Chinese undeads, we have seen actually ghoul openings. Going for a couple of ghouls, going for the Tuskars and the Ogre Magi right away for the level 2, for the consumable, and then follow up with a bit of aggression or just more creeping. But the instant DK harass, I think is really not too promising on Northern, to be honest. Thank you very much thereby for the 6-month resub, and also thank you to Eric van Haven with the 9 months. I wonder when they finally nerf DK. Kind of boring to see him as first hero in 99% of Undead games. As an Undead player, I don't know that I can agree with your sentiment. I mean, they tried to add in more diversity by especially buffing Dreadlord, buffing Cryptlord. But yeah, the DK is just so versatile. He's fast, which is really, really important for first heroes. The movement speed is essential. And the coil's kind of the only healing you have for a long time. The aura for increased movement speed for everything is super strong. Then again, we have seen some deviation now recently. Lucifer started playing Lich first against Human and had success with that as well. I'm afraid I forget against who it was. But we see it every now and then. We saw it earlier from Shaddai with the Dreadlord first. You know, there is some versatility coming into the meta. But I know what you mean. On the very highest level, like 1-0 Happy, Lucifer, WZ, those guys, it's pretty much always DK. Yeah. More versatility would be good, could be cool. But I think what is more required is like healing and stuff, you know? Like, Night Elves have Moonwells, Orcs have Heal Salves. That makes those other choices possible. Whereas the DK is the only source of healing, you know. That's what I mean. Can't wait to see Dreadlord at the top level. Side is a big believer in the Dreadlord. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet being pulled off against, I don't know, Infi and TH and all those guys. What's the most imbalanced matchup at the moment? I'm not sure. It used to be, in my opinion, Night Elf versus Orc in the Night Elf's favor. But I think Orc has found a pretty good build against this. Grunt heavy, Shaman, quick 40-50 supply army with armor upgrades. That's looking really good right now. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think there's a very big imbalance at the moment. Undead versus Human, a lot of people are saying. I don't know. Hard for me to say since I am an undead, you know. It's always, you see it from a different angle. What if they added a healing method at the shop at tier 1 for undead? That's exactly what I suggested to Blizzard. I said, hey guys, you know what would be good? Put a replenishment potion in the undead shop. Boom, suddenly we have healing for other heroes as well. Don't know if they took that seriously or not. But yeah, I think that would be a good idea as well. Like some form of healing. So you're not entirely reliant on the DK. Alright. Second map coming in. HawK in the lead, as we of course all expected. Anything else would have been a big surprise. Last refuge here, the choice. HawK going back to his periwinkle blue color, his favorite. This is a ghoul opening. Does that mean this is Dreadlord? Doesn't have to be Dreadlord. Can just be DK harass kind of style. Usually you want to play this on hard to expand on maps though. Like Amazonia. Like Turtle Rock used to be in the pool. Well, actually it is in the WCG pool. But not here. Well, it's no 6th Acolyte, so it doesn't look like he's planning to expand. Is HawK gonna fool around now with the MK? No. He's gonna go into Archmage. Tried and true. Archmage, fast expo. And then tier 3 Knights, triple hero, mortar teams, gyros. That's usually his style nowadays against undead. He was experimenting a little with Naga Orb of Fire, which I still think is pretty clowny, but he believed in that strategy for a while. Dreadlord! Okay, nice! Second time today. I like it. Alright, here's this, the 6th Acolyte now. I really don't like the shop positioning, by the way. It's very far forward. That's always a welcome target for the human to take out. The Tomb of Relics. And that one is very easy to take out indeed. This time around, HawK is going for the Merc Camp creep to begin with. Pulling out the creeps first with the footy. And then creeping it with the rest of his force. Can go for the Shadow Priest like that pretty easily as well. Is he making another farm? He needs another farm for this. Water Elemental tank, once again, not the greatest. So a couple of these footies or peasants are bruised, but it's okay. Getting the Shadow Priest now, getting level 2 as well for the aura. And oh, the Row of the Magi. That is an outstanding item for him. That's claws plus more intelligence, basically. Very, very good. 420 mana points already on level 2. He's going to be able to spam out those elementals. And going to be able to expand here pretty quickly as well. Going to the next green camp after. Harvesting more lumber with his peasants in the main. And it's going to be expansion time. Which is a little late. Merc camp into green, into expo. Is not the fastest we've ever seen. But it's going to be a very fast level 3 AM. With 3 big items as well. Or, well, 3 permanent items. One of them big. Like, anything other than the ring here is really good for him. This is going to be such a sick AM. If he doesn't find the ring. Whew, it's going to be very, very strong. In the meantime, of course, Qwest expanding himself. Being an FFA player, Dreadlord and expansions shouldn't be too unfamiliar to him. That's a level 2. Is he gonna go for Aura or Carrion? We see a lot of Carrion nowadays. Start off with Sleep, then go into Carrion. And level 2 Carrion is very good against footies. Alright, could you pick up the item? There we go. Replenishment. Oh, that's really nice. There's gonna be very little regen for the undead early on. AM found the Gloves of Haste, which are actually really good. He's got so much bonus damage already, a bit more attack speed is nice. Wand of Illusion to check things out. That's really good against the Dreadlord. He hasn't seen the unnet at all so far. He hasn't scouted anything, in fact, on the unnet side. You see the footman on the left-hand side? Or whatever that was? There was some summon, I guess it was a water elemental, that checked that little avenue. HawK made sure that there was no attack coming in from that angle. And now, thanks to the illusion, the expansion is scouted. There's one Nerub tower here. Next Ziggurat is finishing up, but can't turn it into a Spirit Tower because the graveyard is not ready yet. So I guess what you want to do here as Qwest is bring in a whole bunch of footies, and then with the sleep surround the AM and force him to TP away. Oh, Qwest ran into the creeps! Oh, that's not ideal. Taking out the Shadow Priest first, that way there's no dispel anymore against the sleep. And of course also, with a few more right clicks, you can take out that Berserker as well. It's a pretty big kill. Level 4 AM already, Jesus Christ. Endless water elementals. And I think he didn't bring enough footies here. He's gonna have the next sleep here soon. Oh, he gets the surround against the AM against the towers. That should be a TP force. Just attack him, dude. Just attack him. He's slowed. So many footies dying. Acolytes, I mean, dying. Right, it's gonna have to slow him now. Sleep. Oh. Oh, what are you doing? A little overwhelmed here, it seems. Oh! GG already, that's it. Okay. I thought the game was gonna go on a little bit longer. Don't think that was GG already. He could have cleaned up the pressure there, but okay. 2-0 for HawK it is. HawK makes it in the Russian qualifier as the first player in the upper half of the bracket. And he makes it to the next stage, to the European regionals.